Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Car Talks with Lance. And I feel very called to make this video today because I had an interesting conversation with somebody yesterday, and while the topic is still fresh in my mind, I'd like to get it out and express it in a way that is fresh and up to date. So without further ado, today's topic is regarding angels. I had a very interesting conversation with somebody. We talked a little bit about angels, and I would just like to expound on what angels are, what their purpose is, and when we see apparitions of them, because there are apparitions of them every day in our day-to-day life. So I want to start off with defining what the word angel means. So angel in the English language is a derivative from the word Angelos from Latin, which means messenger. So an angel is a messenger, and more specifically, a messenger from God. Not the Hanuman god or dead gods or deities, but the one and only living God himself. There is a certain hierarchy, and the one and only living God sits at the top of the throne. So an angel is a messenger sent directly from God to you with a message, whether it's a good message or a bad message, or however you would like to define it. An angel is a bearer of news, and more often than not, it is news that you need to hear, that God himself wants you to hear. So that is the purpose of an angel. When do we see angels? We see them when we need to get a message through and it's not quite going through, and it actually appears in our day-to-day life, sometimes in very obvious ways right in front of our eyes, but we miss it a lot of the times because we're looking for some sort of grand spectacle or some sort of something that's going to descend from the clouds and give you the answers that you need in order to resolve whatever problems you're having in your life. And it's not like that at all, actually. When God sends an angel to you, it more often than not, it comes in the apparition of a person. It can also come through nature, but more often than not, I believe personally that angels are sent through people, through apparitions. And this is a funny roundabout. Are you gonna let me in? Oh, you're not gonna let me in. It looks like you're really in a rush. You couldn't let me in. Are you gonna let me in? Yay, she's gonna let me in, I think. Thank you. What was I saying about angels? Oh yes, that we get a message from other people, and it's never usually a grand spectacle of how we think it is when we want to receive an answer for what to do about our lives, but it usually comes in the form, it usually comes in a very inconspicuous form. So the angel that is being sent to you, he might actually be the person you least expect. He might take on the form of a child. He might take on the form of an adult. He might take on the form of a man or a woman. He might take on the form of the homeless guy in the back of an alley scrounging around in the dirt. We don't know what this angel looks like, but when we interact with them, we can be pretty sure that they are indeed an angel, because they're coming at you with a message. And sometimes it's a very consistent message that's being sent to you over and over again. And but it would be so in your face that you will get that the message that is being conveyed to you is a very obvious one, that something or someone beyond your power, which is God himself, wants you to get. He wants that message to go through your noggin. So I've seen many apparitions of angels, and they come in ways that, oh no, I was supposed to turn off there. Oh no! They come in ways, I'm gonna go back this way. I'm gonna go back and back out. Right after that school bus passes. Thank you, Mr. School Bus. Okay. Ooh la la. What was I saying? I broke my train of thought. Angels, 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 angels. Right. So they come at you with a message that you're not really expecting, and yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. Thank you, school bus. You've ruined my train of thought. Anywho, I guess what I'm trying to say is the message that I would like to convey with this message is that at all times we have to be very careful with how we conduct ourselves and in front of who, because you never know when you're dealing with an angel that is sent to you. When that angel gets sent to you, more often than not, they'll be sent with a request, and it is up to you to decide whether or not you would like to go through with that request for that person or not, and how to conduct yourself with this person. And I want to go ahead and say that how you choose to conduct yourself with this messenger will directly attribute to something down the road, which may come in the form of a blessing, and which may also, if you conduct yourself inappropriately, may be the downfall, will lead to, let's say, can you go please? Thank you. Will lead to a fall from grace. And if you conduct yourself properly with this individual, you may be covered down the road in grace. What is grace? Well, that's another conversation for another time. But grace is bestowed upon you when you are in favor of God and you are ready to receive His blessings in your life. So, I love this road. This is called Humpback Road, and it's a road off of Langford that is still very foresty and not quite in the city. Anyways, yes, we have to be careful with how we conduct ourselves and with who, because it is a test. When that angel is sent to you, it is a test. So at all moments, we have to treat all individuals equally as we would treat others. That is the message I would like to convey to you today, if I decide to send this message out, which I think I